Signed and sealed. A deal that will enable funding for digital champions that will fan out across Johannesburg and create opportunities for communities to access web-based technologies.
We've said we're rolling out free Wi-Fi hotspots, but that's not enough. It's going beyond providing the free Wi-Fi hotspots. It's about creating accessibility by people knowing how to take full advantage of what technology provides. And that's very exciting because this would empower people. People would look at educational opportunities, research opportunities, networking opportunities. People would actually be able to take the future into their own hands and using technology as a means of taking the future into their own hands.
Walking the streets of New York, Parkstow explains that his is a vision of Joburg that is better integrated, one that can overcome a history of segregation, a city defined by equitable access.
In an ideal city, comparative cities, function in a way that creates greater integration, closer proximity for people to what the urban amenity provide. And that's really what makes cities tick. It's people's access to and closer proximity, in fact, to the urban amenity, whether it's research agencies, universities, commercial employment opportunities, recreation and other amenities that a city provides.
Johannesburg has since 2003 been a twin city with New York, a framework that allows for closer collaboration across sectors, from policing and security, transportation, parks and recreation, to climate change. And with over half the world's population already residing in towns and cities, this is where the post-2015 task will be won or lost.
Reality is that local government is where the rubber hits the road. That's where you need to provide electricity, water, sanitation, where through how you design the urban system, how you provide public transport, you can be able to influence the spatial form, social process access. That's so important in how city life develops. So in many instances, the fact that more and more people are going into cities and more people are looking for opportunities in cities means that we have that responsibility to ensure that they have equitable and or at least adequate access to what the city amenity provides.
With experts predicting that as federal governments become increasingly dysfunctional, cities become the most important governments in the lives of people.
It's a daunting prospect, but it's also an exciting prospect because Johannesburg is a city in transition. It's the economic capital of Africa. It's the platform from which we can continue to grow, not just the opportunities for our own city, but opportunities throughout the continent. A platform from which you can facilitate trade and investment in Johannesburg, in Gauteng, in South Africa, and certainly in the entire region. So for us, we think that it's a great opportunity to be part of a community of global cities that work together towards the prosperity of humanity overall, and that's the role that cities are going to have to continue providing and playing.
Where rubber hits the road, and where the effective use of technology is likely to make the ride that much smoother. Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.